Weebs, nerds, geeks, welcome. Today we are going to take a look at one of the greatest duels in Kingdom, a Duel of Fates. No, not that one. I'm talking about Shin versus Rinko. I'm talking a duel that plays with the idea of being able to control one's fate in Shin versus being subject to destiny in Rinko. But before we continue, make sure to subscribe for new Kingdom videos every week. To begin with, we take ourselves to Shin's very first encounter with Rinko. In this first kerfuffle, Shin is absolutely ragdolled by Rinko, literally. But an interesting concept is brought up, the heir of a general. The fact that Shin was unfazed by the killing intent of a full-fledged general and managed to dodge his blade led Rinko to believe that Shin was giving off the tiniest hint of this heir. The reason why this is important is because Rinko immediately associates this new concept with that of fate, as in generals are simply people who are favored by the heavens. No matter one's strength or talent, one must truly be beloved by the heavens to not fall early on their path. As a result, this began Shin's initial exposure to this theme, and for him personally, an internal clash between wanting to control his own fate, but possibly being subject to imminent destiny. Now we move on to Shin's second encounter with Rinko, their first true duel, where he actually gets a hit in. We are once again met with the same theme of fate and destiny, a bit more subtle. Will Shin be able to overcome the iron wall that is Rinko through his own willpower alone? Rinko himself said that the strong are those favored by the heavens. If destiny is truly real, then Shin might just be favored, managing to incapacitate the left hand of a supposed insurmountable opponent. Thus, it is already taking shape. Though it looks like Shin's will is pushing himself past an impossibly strong opponent, that's just it. Maybe destiny is now favoring a certain individual who is becoming truly powerful before our very eyes. And so there is nothing that will stop the ultimate outcome between Rinpo's flying spear and the man who inherited Ogi's glaive. Last but definitely not least, Shin's third and final encounter with Rinko. Just when it looked like Shin actually managed to win and Rinko had his last dying struggle, he instead stood up strong, proclaiming himself to be the sword of Rinpo, bestowed by the heavens. Everything from being saved by Rinpo on the brink of death, to him as a genius of warfare somehow being picked up by a great genius of warfare, was all according to heaven's will. Essentially, Rinko is saying that fate is on his side and he cannot die here. Conversely, Shin thinks it's all a bunch of crap and acts as Rinko's direct opposition. Shin has been constantly pushing forward with all he has, carrying on the legacy of his loved ones who have fallen on his path, knowing it fuels him to continue on. Therefore, in the end, free will wins. Sort of. As Rinko said, and Shin also believes, encountering people is certainly up to fate and heaven's will, but everything else is up to one's actions. What an epic duel. One for the ages without a doubt. Anyway, this fight or duel is peak on peak, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Did you enjoy this video? Check out my other videos. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated on my latest videos. I appreciate you guys.